Dollar Tree shelves look the same every time you walk in, until they don't. This month, something actually shifted. New items are hitting faster than usual, and the ones worth your time are already moving. The people who go in without knowing what to land on first are the ones who walk out empty-handed while someone else's cart has the good stuff. So today we are going through 10 new Dollar Tree finds that won't be around long. And then we are capping it off with 5 items that are on those shelves right now that you genuinely should not put in your cart. And the one we are ending the buy list on, it has a perfect 5-star rating from buyers, and you can get it for $3. That last skip item on the avoid list is one that actually made me a little angry when I found out what people were paying for it. So stick around. But before we get into it, if you are the kind of person who likes knowing what is actually worth grabbing before you walk into a store, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss one of these. And drop a comment right now. Do you go into Dollar Tree with a list, or are you more of a walk-in and see what happens kind of shopper? I want to know, because the answer might actually change your whole experience there. Okay, starting with number 10. Number 10, floral-inspired foldable fans with glitter accents, $1.25. This one sounds like a novelty, but hear me out, because in the middle of July it stops being cute and starts being practical. These are 9 by 17-inch folding fans with a floral print and glitter accents, and they have earned a 4.4-star rating from buyers. That is impressive for anything at this price point. Now, if you go on Amazon looking for decorative hand fans, you are going to start at about $8 for a set of 2. So getting one for $1.25 at Dollar Tree is already a deal. But what makes these worth mentioning now specifically is timing. Summer cookouts, 4th of July parties, outdoor parades, these are the exact settings where you want one in your bag and don't want to worry about it. At $1.25, you can grab a few and toss one in every bag you carry this summer. They won't be sitting there waiting for you in September. Number 9, essentials, clear plastic 3-compartment storage trays with lids. Approximately $1.50. This one has been a Dollar Tree fan favorite for a while, and it just came back for the summer season with a 4.5-star rating, which tells you everything you need to know about whether people actually use it. 3 separate compartments, and each one has a lid. That detail matters more than it sounds. I keep mine in the pantry for organizing seeds and grains, but I have also seen people put ice packs in the compartments and use them as serving trays for a party spread. It keeps cut fruit and veggies fresh the whole afternoon without any fuss. At $1.50, the only real question is how many you are taking home. These are not the kind of item that lingers. Number 8, Dole for Pet Strawberry and Banana Dog Biscuits. $1.50. This one gets people every time, and I completely understand why. Dole for Pets is a real brand that people recognize, and that matters when you are picking up dog treats. This is a 12-piece pack of fruit-flavored biscuits, and if you have ever tried to find Dole pet treats elsewhere, a comparable bag at Walmart runs around $5 for 7 ounces. Getting a 12-piece pack for $1.50 at Dollar Tree is the kind of math that makes you want to stock up before someone else figures it out. If you have a dog, or honestly, if you have a grand dog you spoil every time the kids come over, this one is worth grabbing more than one of. The Dole name is not something you are going to find at dollar store prices often, and this particular flavor has been one of the most popular in the whole Dole for Pets line since it launched. Those first 3 are your easy wins, familiar categories, real value, and a clear reason to move fast on them. The home and beauty picks coming up are where the savings start getting genuinely surprising. And when we get to the avoids later on, a couple of them are items that look completely harmless on the shelf, until you read what people actually experienced with them. Now we are getting into the items where the dollar difference between what you pay at Dollar Tree and what you would pay anywhere else starts to feel almost unfair. These 3 are all in different categories: home decor, beauty, everyday essentials, but they share one thing. The price gap is real, and the shelf life of each of them in the store is short. Number 7. Decorative hammered glass bottles with stoppers, $1.25. This is the kind of item that makes people stop mid-aisle and take a photo. The hammered glass texture catches the light in a way that looks like something you would find at a boutique home goods shop. Thick textured glass, a cork-style stopper, available in assorted colors so you can mix and match. It has a genuine apothecary feel to it. At Hobby Lobby, a single decorative glass bottle with a stopper runs $3.49, one bottle. For $1.25 at Dollar Tree, you are getting that same look for a fraction of what you would spend elsewhere. People use these for dried herbs on a kitchen shelf. Fairy lights stuffed inside for a nightstand glow. Small stems from the garden, bathroom organization, the uses are pretty much endless. And because they come in assorted colors, buying a few of them together actually looks intentional rather than mismatched. This is one where I would say do not just grab one. Pick up a few while they are there, because once the home decor crowd catches on, these go fast. Number 6. Artificial Rose Bouquet, $1.75. Faux florals are one of those Dollar Tree categories that genuinely catches people off guard, and this bouquet is a good example of why. It is a full stem bouquet in assorted colors, and it is realistic enough to anchor a vase on a kitchen counter or a nightstand without looking like it came from a dollar store. The comparison here is what gets me. Similar artificial rose bouquets on Amazon start at $5 and climb to $30 or more for multi-stem arrangements. At $1.75, this is practically a giveaway. And the difference between a real-looking faux floral and a cheap-looking one is almost entirely in the color and petal texture, both of which this one does well. For anyone who kills real flowers within a week, I will not name names, but I have definitely been there, faux florals done right are a completely legitimate decorating strategy. This bouquet fits that bill at a price that makes it easy to try a few different color combinations without committing to anything. Number 5, Assured Triple Blade Razors for Women, $1.25 for a 5-count pack. This one has a perfect 5-star rating, not 4-point-something, 5 stars. For a razor at any price, that is notable. For a razor at $1.25 for 5 of them, that is remarkable. The math here is pretty straightforward. A 5-pack of BIC Soleil razors at Walmart runs $5.97. Chic Hydro Silk options can top $18 for 6. Getting 5 triple blade razors for $1.25 means you can stock your guest bathroom, your gym bag, and your own shower, and still come out far ahead of what you would spend at a grocery store. And here is the thing about razors. The price creep on them has been slow and steady for years, and people barely notice until they are standing at the checkout paying $15 for a 4-pack. That is actually something I would love to hear from you on. Drop a comment and tell me, when is the last time you grabbed razors somewhere and winced at the total? Because if you have been doing that and skipping Dollar Tree's razor aisle, this 5-star rating might change your routine. Those 3 picks cover your home, your decor, and your personal care routine, and every single one of them saves you real money over what you would pay at a mainstream retailer. The next 4 are the ones that got me most excited putting this together. We are talking a kitchen staple that costs $14 at Walmart, available for $1.50, and a scented candle with a perfect rating that competes directly with a $15 Bath & Body Works version. And before we get into it, if you are the kind of person who likes knowing what is actually worth grabbing before you walk into a store, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss one of these. This is where the July haul gets genuinely good. These 4 items cover your kitchen, your entertaining setup, your beauty routine, and your home. And every single one of them has a comparison price that makes the Dollar Tree version feel almost too good to be true. Pay attention to this one because number 1 is the find that had me doing a double take when I saw the rating. But first, if you have been watching and finding this useful, the subscribe button is right there. This channel is built around exactly this kind of thing, knowing what is worth your money and what is not before you ever walk through the door. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you catch the next one. Number 4, countertop glass cookie jar, $1.50. A clear glass cookie jar is one of those kitchen items that never really goes out of style. You can use it for cookies, obviously, but also for hard candy, cotton balls, craft supplies, hair ties, whatever needs a home on your counter. Dollar Tree's version has classic proportions and a clean lid that fits properly, which sounds like a low bar but is actually not guaranteed at this price. At Walmart, similar glass cookie jars start at around $14 and climb well above $20 for anything with a vintage or farmhouse feel. Getting one for $1.50 is the kind of deal that makes you want to grab two, one for the kitchen and one for a bathroom counter or a craft room. This is a forever item at a price that makes the decision very easy. Number 3, Carter's Corner wine glasses, 6-pack, $5. $5 for 6 wine glasses. That math works out to 83 cents per glass, which means you can host a full backyard gathering this summer without stressing every time someone gets too animated near the drink table. These are classic stemmed glasses, not novelty, not tiny, actual wine glasses that do the job. At Target, a 6-pack of stemless wine glasses starts at $14.99. Budget sets at Walmart hover somewhere between $12 and $22. So at $5 for 6, this is already one of the strongest value plays in the store this month. And the practical case for owning a set like this is real. Summer entertaining goes so much better when you are not doing math in your head about whether you can afford to break one. At 83 cents a glass, you genuinely cannot. I picked up a set of these recently, and the quality is solid for what they are. They are not crystal, and they are not trying to be, but they are a perfectly respectable glass that works for everything from a casual weeknight pour to a full porch party. Number 2, Color Vibe Caribbean Blue Nail Polish, $1.25. This shade looks like it belongs in an OPI resort collection. A bright, punchy summer blue that lands exactly right for a July pedicure. But what actually sets this one apart from a random dollar store polish is the formula. It includes hardeners, which is a thoughtful addition at any price point, and buyers have given it a 4.8-star rating. That is not a fluke. OPI nail polish regularly retails between $10 and $12 per bottle. Sally Hansen runs $5 to $8. At $1.25, this is one of the best beauty value plays on any shelf in the store right now. And the color specifically is the kind of summer statement shade that you would pay full price for at a salon supply store without thinking twice. Number 1, Cranberry Chutney Scented Candle, $3. An 8-ounce scented candle for $3 is a legitimately good deal. Full stop. Not a small candle, not a weak scent. An 8-ounce single-wick candle with a warm, slightly spiced cranberry scent that works just as well sitting on a July kitchen counter as it does in October. And it carries a perfect 5-star rating from buyers who clearly felt the same way. Now here is where the comparison gets almost embarrassing. Bath & Body Works single-wick candles in the same size regularly retail for $15.50. A small Yankee candle jar runs about $17. This $3 Dollar Tree candle is directly competing with products that cost 5 times as much, and according to the people who bought it, it holds its own. I will be honest. I was skeptical the first time I saw a Dollar Tree candle with a 5-star rating. That is not something you expect. But the reviews on this one are consistent and specific in the way that tells you people actually burned it and paid attention. The scent throw is real, the burn is even, and for $3 you're not taking much of a risk finding out for yourself. Those are your 10 grabs for July. But we are not done, because knowing what to put in your cart only does half the job. The other half is knowing what is sitting on those same shelves right now that is going to disappoint you the moment you get it home. 5 items, and a couple of them are ones you would never suspect. That is coming up right now. So you have got your buy list. Now here is the part that is just as important. Because Dollar Tree counts on the fact that you are in a good mood when you walk in, the prices feel low enough that putting something extra in the cart does not feel like a risk, and you do not find out it was a mistake until you get home. These 5 items are on those shelves right now, and every single one of them has a track record that says, leave it there. Avoid number 1. Dollar Tree glue guns. This one looks completely harmless. The AdTech Mini Glue Gun comes in cheerful colors. It is small enough for detail work, and you can grab both the gun and a pack of glue sticks for under $5 total. For anyone who has been inspired by Dollar Tree DIY projects, and there are a lot of great ones, it feels like a natural add to the cart. Do not do it. The design problems alone should give you pause. There are no adjustable temperature settings, no anti-drip feature, and no basic stand to rest it on between uses. That means hot glue ends up everywhere it should not be, and you burn through sticks twice as fast because the heat runs unchecked. But the reason this one is at the top of the avoid list is more serious than a messy craft table. In 2022, the company recalled over 1 million of these glue guns due to fire and burn hazard risks, over 1 million units. Dollar Tree has continued stocking versions of this product since then, and the core design issues that made that recall necessary have not meaningfully changed according to people who have used them since. Spend the extra money and get a glue gun from a craft store with a proper stand, a drip guard, and a temperature setting. Your craft table, and possibly your house, will thank you. Avoid number 2, ceramic fragrance warmers, $1.25. This one is the definition of a product that looks good on the shelf and falls apart the moment you get it home. The design is simple, the size is charming, and at $1.25 it feels like a completely safe impulse grab. But buyer after buyer has reported the same set of problems. Glaze that is not properly sealed so the bowl leaks through to the bottom before you have even put a candle in it. Dishes that are so shallow the whole thing runs hot in a way that makes people genuinely uncomfortable leaving it unattended. And a consistent pattern of items arriving already chipped or cracked, with Dollar Tree refusing to replace them. One reviewer put it plainly, the warmer itself got so hot she did not feel comfortable giving them as gifts. That is not a minor complaint about a fragrance product. Walk past this one. Avoid number 3, home collection kitchen towels, and $1.50. These are everywhere in the store right now, and they look great. Seasonal prints, cheerful designs, the kind of thing that makes a perfect low-cost hostess gift or a quick kitchen refresh. The problem is that they do not actually work as kitchen towels. The material is a microfiber polyester blend that does not absorb water. It just moves it around the surface of whatever you are trying to dry. One reviewer described spending 3 to 4 minutes per dish trying to dry it, with the towel essentially doing nothing but pushing water in circles. Another called them decoration and nothing else. And this is not a one-off complaint. It is the consistent experience across multiple versions of Dollar Tree's home collection towel line going back years. They keep putting them out. Shoppers keep buying them because they look cute, and they keep going home to discover the same problem. If you want a decorative towel to hang on your oven handle and never actually use, fine. But if you need something that actually dries a dish, this is not it. Avoid number 4, cooking concepts. Kitchen utensils. The spatulas, the slotted spoons, the tongs, the whole line. These look functional on the rack, and the price makes them easy to justify, especially if you are stocking a first apartment or filling out a drawer that is missing a few basics. The utensils bend when they get warm, which is a significant problem for items designed to be used around heat. One reviewer described the tongs cutting her badly enough that she threw them out immediately out of concern for her children. Another just wrote the word beware and nothing else, and that is honestly enough. There is also a broader concern worth knowing about. Research published in a scientific journal raised questions about cheap black plastic kitchen utensils potentially containing toxic flame retardant chemicals from recycled electronics. The study was not specifically about Dollar Tree, and it has some dispute around it, but combined with the performance issues buyers are already reporting, the Cooking Concepts line is not worth the risk at any price. Pick up utensils somewhere with better quality control. Avoid number 5, LA's Totally Awesome Pure Ammonia, $1.50. This one genuinely made me frustrated when I read through the reviews because it is a product that is easy to trust. The brand has a legitimate following. Their all-purpose cleaner gets real praise, and people reasonably assume the rest of the line holds up. The ammonia does not. Buyer after buyer has described opening the jug and barely detecting any ammonia smell at all, which tells you everything about the concentration level. One reviewer did the math and figured out you need roughly 4 times as much of this product to get the same result as a properly concentrated ammonia you would find elsewhere for 50 cents more. 4 times as much. So that $1.50 price tag is not actually a deal. It is a way of selling you a fraction of what you think you are buying in a full-size container. The bleach cleaner from the same line gets similar complaints, marketed as containing bleach but delivering what reviewers called a mystery bleach agent that does not perform like actual bleach. $1.50 is not a lot of money, but it is still money you are handing over for something that is not going to do the job. Leave both of them on the shelf. And that is your full July Dollar Tree breakdown. 10 items worth moving fast on, and 5 that are not worth the cart space, no matter how good the price looks. Now I am curious, did any of the avoid items surprise you? Drop it in the comments because the ones that look the most innocent on the shelf tend to be the ones that catch people the most off guard. There is another video I put together on the Dollar General summer haul that pairs really well with this one. A lot of the same categories, completely different finds, and a few things in there that genuinely shocked me. Search Dollar General Summer Haul and you will find it. Go put that buy list to work before those shelves turn over. Talk soon.